It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here for 2K Sports alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Just a few games left before the NBA playoffs and the final seeding starting to...
We are live from Amway. Obviously, two teams, same conference, lots of history between them. Should be a good one. Brent, who are some of your favorite rivals to compete against?
You know, just growing up around the game of basketball, Kevin, for me to step on the floor against the jerseys, maybe not so much about the player that's in the jersey, but to see Lakers in purple or to see Celtics in green. That to me got my juices flowing. And then obviously, selfishly, anytime I had the opportunity to play against my brother John, oh boy, I was ready to go.
You loved it. Yeah, you savored that. I love that answer, by the way. Playing the team, not necessarily the individual. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. A starting five on the floor. On the floor for Miami, they've got Tobias Harris. Harris is out there with Curry. Then it's Zeller, and it's Prince in at the three, the small forward. And it's Westbrook missing. On defense, Orlando. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Executed on the road, stayed focused, stay consistent with who you are as a team.
Such a confidence builder to go on the road and be able to dictate the tempo, the style of play, keep your identity. They were able to do that here.
Now here is Harris, following the miss by Paul Millsap. Prince kicks to Curry. On the wing, Harris. Clock at 6. And so he draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot two.
Look over the success of the Miami Heat and what their franchise has done. Started way back in 1988. Still relatively young, but the team has already achieved 3 titles in that short stint.
With the Heat and their success as a relatively new NBA franchise, Brent, they've been a dream model for any expansion team.
Well, there's a lot of longtime franchises who have not seen the type of success that Pat Riley and Mickey Arison were able to accomplish down there on South Beach. So you give credit to the ownership group, the front office, and for the scouting team to go out and keep finding guys that fit the system and the culture of the Miami Heat and continue to be impressive on all levels. I'm not sure if it's a bad start or unlucky here. 0 for 4. Can't think too much about it. Just got to get that first one to go.
Here's Jordan, and unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Prince, that's for 2. Ariza with the rebound.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, maybe lazy play calling or just going through the motions on that possession. This often leads to a bad shot. And his touch has just been a little bit absent this quarter, and he's missing a ton of shots.
And Zeller kicks to Prince. There's a good screen. It's Curry outside. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Ariza with it. Guarded now by Prince. They get it back. Westbrook. AT that time from Curry.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
The feed to Zeller. Back to Curry. Harris kicks to Curry. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Curry's got his first 3 points of the game.
Just effortless shot making from Steph Curry. Long range, difficult shots. They look so easy.
Wasted no time on that one.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
Harris a screen on Westbrook. Curry against Westbrook. Now here is Harris. Not a lot of room. To the middle. Here's Zeller. 2 points. That one goes. Zeller's got his first 2 points of the night.
That's a talented guy getting too easy a look. Might have been a miscommunication on that one.
Well, just the first quarter, everyone's still getting adjusted. That said, on defense, you have to bring help sooner.
outside Westbrook. Shoots over Curry. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And Russell Westbrook, a guy who has faced some criticism.
It's tough, and I'm still learning every night.
Well, you have to love the competitive attitude, the desire to be great, not just for himself, but for his teammates, too.
And the emphasis on winning. That's why so many people in the league feel that it's just a matter of time before Westbrook puts those finishing touches on his game.
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
And I felt like in that first period, the difference really was their ability to execute offensively.
Yeah, so you move the ball around, you move your guys around, then you find good shots. That's a healthy recipe to build a good lead.
On the court for the Heat, they've got Curry. Zeller is out there with Harris. Then it's Gary Harris, and it's Prince in at the 3 spot. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Miami's Eric Spoelstra is known for his focus and his devotion to work. How does he stay centered? Yoga. He said, I like it because you have to keep your eyes on your own mat. If you're not focused on the spot in front of you, you'll fall over. Kevin, that mindfulness translates across the board.
Mindfulness. That's an interesting way to look at things, D.A. Spo is a great communicator. Knows how to certainly get through to his team. Here's Curry following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. Pick by Zeller. Curry dishes to Harris. Out to Harris. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Brent, coming down the stretch of a tie game, some coaches like to substitute for offense and defense. Others don't. What would be your preference if you were coaching?
I think the idea has to totally do with matchups, Kevin. You're looking out on the floor. If all of a sudden the guy you want with the ball has a mismatch or an advantage, I'm going to stay away from any sort of timeout to give a coach 60 seconds to talk about something that he could probably shut down. I might not be able to be as creative as what's just happened in the flow of the game, and I'll trust my player to make the right play for me at that time.
A post-All-Star break look now at how the breakdown between three-pointers and other shots have been for the Heat. The Heat have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And Harris drops them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. He's up top on the wing, Korver. Jordan the screen. Ariza kicks to Westbrook. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Heat with the lead. No one near Curry as he lets it go. That 3 off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Harris against Korver. To the left side wing. Westbrook wide open. He fires. Again, the magic score.
Well, there are guys that stop on the dime and shoot, but Russell stops and rises up. No way to challenge him there.
Curry kicks to Harris. 1:16 left in the first half. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
And they're very lucky to have the lead after that terrible shooting in the first quarter. But they've rounded into form here in the second and have brought that field goal percentage up.
Ariza kicks to Jordan. Here's Millsap, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Millsap's got the game tied up here for Orlando. Curry passes to Harris. They set the pick. Outside for Curry. Lets it go with a 3. Another miss by Curry. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Pops it up for Jordan. Outside for Millsap. Westbrook against Curry. Right side Westbrook. Lays it up and banks it in. Westbrook's got 8.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Korver against Harris. And it's Curry at the elbow. Over Westbrook. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Harris. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Man, the D is all over him, but this is a special score. Timed his jumper.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime
It is a
Show.
good game we have here after one half of play. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They never trailed by more than 3 points, and it was neck and neck the entire period. If you look at the second quarter scoring, they had a small edge. They really hung tough as we got close to half. And that wraps up halftime.
Welcome back, folks. The downtown skyline of Orlando, Florida, looking especially striking tonight. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Well, Orlando shooting not great, 40% for the game. Paul Millsap out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Trevor Ariza. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Korver in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Curry kicks to Harris. Zeller, a screen on Korver. Here's Harris. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Harris has got the first bucket of the third here for Miami.
Yeah, and Steph Curry, you know, maybe not putting up the numbers he did from that impressive MVP campaign, but he is still one of the most feared players in the league on offense. And when he wants to, he can take over a game, and there's just nothing you can do about it.
Zeller, a screen on Westbrook. Curry dishes to Zeller. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Zeller.
And here's a look at some stats for Westbrook. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. 3rd in scoring, 3rd in assists, and he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And the only way you average top 3 in points if you have that scorer's mentality. He knows he's the go-to guy. And everyone else knows it as well.
Look how focused DeAndre Jordan is on those finishes. Must be nice if you're looking at the rim at eye level.
It's Curry with the drive over Westbrook. Curry can't get it to go. Orlando leading. Right side, Jordan over Zeller. Jordan can't get it to go. And so here is Miami. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And just looking at the stats, you can see, man, they were efficient on this night.
Yeah, the defense did nothing disruptive in the game, so good patience and led to good shot selection. And then look at the excellent shooting percentage from the field.
Prince misses. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Ariza passes it to Westbrook. It's good from long range. Westbrook's got 11.
I don't think anybody around the league does this, but a lot of fans do. Eric Spoelstra won 2 championships while in Miami as the head coach of the Heat. Of course, he had the big 3, but he was the one that orchestrated and got those guys to work things out to become title contenders for the years they were together. The mindset right now is pretty strong. Superb at staying aggressive and right now stringing some plays together.
Here's Millsap. Another shot. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
That's a man's move from Millsap, getting the hoop plus the harm.
The Magic shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The Heat trail by 6. And Brent, I was looking up what you said about Spoelstra and his multiple NBA titles. Less than 15 coaches ever have done that.
I mean, you're an incredibly special coach to be on that kind of list, and you feel like Eric Spoelstra doesn't quite get the recognition from the general NBA public, certainly amongst the coaching ranks. These guys look at what Eric Spoelstra was able to do with that roster and marvel at the young guys' efforts and exploits during that time.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
Well, a tip of the cap to the coaching staff here. They're recognizing how well he's playing, so the game plan has been built around it. When you see a teammate over-rotate, you just swing it around, the perimeter's wide open.
Curry kicks to Zeller. The tray. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Curry.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys, 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Zeller up top. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Curry's shot is good.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Korver dishes to Ariza. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Magic lead by 2. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. Let's listen in on what Eric Spoelstra had to say to his team.
Trust each other these last minutes.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. You've got Prince. Steph Curry's out there with Gary Harris. Then there's Harris. And it's Zeller in at the center position. Harris misses.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Oh, man, he'd love to have that one back. He just does everything right, but doesn't get the finish.
Here's Millsap. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Outside Curry. Pass to Harris. Pick by Zeller. Back to Curry. Harris outside. And that misses. That would have put him up. Well, Orlando shooting 47%. Pretty solid. Here's Westbrook. Millsap. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Prince outside. He kicks it to Harris. Pick by Zeller. To tie it up. Drained for 2 points. Harris has got it all tied up now for the Heat.
Yeah, you're going to have to guard Gary Harris from the mid-range there.
Millsap a screen. Westbrook against Curry. Westbrook kicks to Millsap. 6 on the shot clock. Curry with the steal. Harris drives in. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And it's 9 points for Tobias Harris.
Yeah, competing hard down the stretch. He wants the ball. That time, he delivered.
He's a dangerous scorer in general, but there he zeroes in on what matters most.
Ariza outside. Korver kicks to Westbrook. Here's Ariza. It's deflected. Pushing it up. Here's Prince. It's hauled in by the Magic. Westbrook's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the call. Miami with the foul.
And the former college defensive player of the year in his conference. You knew that Westbrook would reach such elite scoring at the pro level. He really relished these moments, and he loves those pressure situations.
Pick by Zeller. Harris kicks to Curry. That one wide left.
No doubt disappointed with that one. He'd love to have that one back.
Yeah, I'd put that play on repeat. The setup was perfect. Just need a better result next time.
That one goes in, and that's now 18 points for Russell Westbrook.
And that's what a guy like Westbrook will do for you, willing his team forward in these big moments.
And Curry, here we go. Zeller. Curry against Westbrook on the wing. Korver. It's good from beyond the arc.
When things get tight, you want someone like Korver taking the big shot like that one there.
And the Heat call time here. They're trailing by 5. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, he's always going to be a main scorer for them, and tonight they really let him loose. Almost half their points have come through him, and we're so used to seeing him have nights like this that we almost take it for granted.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He talked about X's and O's, but he also said, hey, guys, we got to trust each other, stick together, and leave it all out on the floor. We'll see if they've got enough left to get over the top, Kevin.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion. And at a certain point, there's just nothing more you can do.
Well, they're nearing that point right now. Everything would have to go perfectly just to give them a shot.
And it's sent back by Millsap.
Great block from Millsap, sending that one back.
For 3, Westbrook sinks the three-pointer. And the Magic lead by 10.
Running up the score, showing no mercy.
Well, you want to close the door on any type of comeback effort. This has been a vault. Ka-ching.
You're right. "20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And the Magic with possession. A 12-0 run right now and counting. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Some good. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.